Gentlemen, update time here at Pete and Pedro. We have officially moved our warehouse. All the videos that you saw where I was standing in the warehouse, we officially moved. And I'm going to explain why and kind of take you around and show you everything. Everything kind of looks the same. Matodi, hey, what's up?
Hi guys.
Matt, we got everything here. Filling station, packing table, more product. We did add this auxiliary sort of room where you've got t-shirts and some other products like the sample or travel size. We got combs. For the record, we've got the brushes and more combs coming. I just got word that they have shipped, so soon, guys, you're gonna have amazing brushes to style that bueno hair. Then we've got another sort of packing table here where Matodi or Matt gets everything done. In here, new office, not too exciting. This office in here is a big office and is actually going to be for something I'm going to tell you about in the back, which I have not discussed at all. In the back, we've got bathroom, massive warehouse. But before then, we've got a room where all of the boxes are made and stored. Also a second bathroom, which is pretty amazing. So out here is the warehouse. Let me show you. We've got this big racking system that we've had installed. Down below, we've got some pallets of Pete and Pedro all the way down. The other side, we've got stacks of product. We are very light in terms of what we have right now with products because we knew that we were moving and we didn't want to move like like 100 pallets, and so we sort of let everything sort of dwindle down. We've got massive Pete and Pedro orders like in the works. But the racking systems up here are for something I want to tell you about, along with that air conditioning unit. Which that air conditioning cost me like $18,000. And actually, let me set this down and tell you sort of the whole story. All right, guys, so story time. So here's the deal. I have, for the past like 6 months, been working on a new business venture. One that I'm very excited about. I'm a little bit nervous, and I'm even more excited to tell you more about it because I think it's going to be pretty big. But you know, I'm an entrepreneur, right? And so I'm always like looking at different opportunities, and this one is something that I'm very excited about because I'm in business with my best friend Terry, his brother Brian, and then another gentleman by the name of Marcus. And like I said, I'll tell you, I'm going to do like a whole video when it's officially launched and ready, telling you exactly what it is. But it's actually a business that's not just for men. It's for women too, which is something new for me. And so it's kind of cool. But anyway, the reason we sort of moved into this huge space, it's like 6,000 square feet. The old warehouse was around 2,300, and the whole reason we moved into this one, because that warehouse over there, it was a good space, it was a good size, we weren't like too packed in there, and we had room to expand. But it's all about that little ductwork that's hanging down. It's an air conditioning unit. This new product needs to be more climate controlled. In these warehouses, it gets like crazy hot. In the Georgia heat, the back doors, like they act as like almost like heating elements and like heat up and just like blast like super hot air. So in here, it's not uncommon for it to be like 95 degrees. And the new product that we have coming, it's a little bit more sensitive. You can't have, like, it's got to be like around like 80, 85. And so the idea was, okay, well, I've got to invest in getting the warehouse space air conditioned. The problem when you lease a building is that if you move or you expand, you can't take that air conditioning unit with you. It's an improvement to the space, and you've got to leave it. And so the idea was, you know, we think that this business is going to be pretty big, and so, you know, we might as well just sort of bite the bullet, expand now, and I'll spend the money getting the air conditioning unit, you know, put in this big space. all of the racking that you see is for storage for the new product. And we hired a new person who's going to be handling it. Like, it's really exciting, a little scary. It's always a little bit nerve-wracking before you launch. The website is almost finished for the new product and the new company, and I really think that this is going to be a game changer. For a lot of reasons, and I'm sorry I'm being cryptic, but I just can't tell you about it yet. Almost, but I think it's gonna be big. It's in the grooming space, I will tell you that though. Anyway, so we've expanded. We're bigger. Just to give you an update, you know, I know that you guys have heard sort of the story. You met Mike Levy, the guy that I hired to take over, sort of helping me sort of grow Pete and Pedro, and it has been one of the best decisions I've ever made. It is amazing to watch him work, and all of these little things that I was hoping for that I didn't even know. I couldn't even put my finger on because I didn't know enough to know what he should be doing or what Pete and Pedro should be, you know, executing on. He has just come in and killed it. Like, literally, the month that he came in, this month, it's been our best month ever. And he's been tweaking the website. He's been just doing all sorts of amazing things that I would have never done. And so already, he has not only paid for himself, he's been a very wise investment. And you know, we're a great team. I'm sort of giving him a lot of flexibility and freedom in order to implement all these things. In terms of products, we have an entire shaving line coming out, which is amazing. We've got body wash, like I've told you about before, that is currently being manufactured, an anti-dandruff shampoo. And the whole story behind that is, I always talk about T-Gel, right? It's this Neutrogena product that has controlled my dandruff, and I absolutely love it. And the whole thing and reason why it's so amazing is because it has this ingredient called coal tar. The problem is that it stinks and it's brown and it's not real pleasant. Well, I went to the lab. I have a lab that's making these products. And I said, you know, this is the active ingredient. Can we do something with this in there, but make it better? And the chemist at this lab is like, we can definitely include that, but we can make it better. And so we're going to add salicylic acid. We're going to, you know, add all sorts of things, and it smells actually good. It's like a light blue. It kind of has like a Head and Shoulders sort of vibe, but it works like a million times better than Head and Shoulders. And that's going to take a little bit longer because it's got like drug stuff in it. And when I say drug, it's just stuff that needs to be approved by the FDA. And so it's got to have like a drug fact panel. And so there's a lot more testing and approvals that need to go into a product like that as opposed to a body wash. But body wash is in development. We're developing a second body wash. But yeah, I just wanted to sort of take you along because you've been there for the whole ride. And you know, I've been sort of talking about the expansion of Pete and Pedro, and so I just wanted to show you sort of what's going on, give you a behind-the-scenes look. Next time you're in here, all these racks, well, a lot of them are going to be full with the new product, which by then you'll know about, and it's a different company. It's not Pete and Pedro, it's called something else, but I'm excited. And one of the things that I'm really excited about is that I get to help my good friends, best friends, start a business. And they're my partners in Menfluential Media. And so there's a track record, and I just wanted to help them sort of do something amazing. And I truly feel like the new business will be amazing, but not as amazing as you. Sorry for rambling. I know this was kind of long-winded, but I just wanted to give you an update, and there's a lot of stuff going on, and so hopefully you found this interesting. If not, I'm sorry. Tomorrow, regular video. Guys, thank you so much for everything. Pete and Pedro couldn't do any of it without you. I couldn't do any of it without you. So for that, I am ultimately indebted to you forever. So I'm like your slave. Guys, thanks for watching. See you soon.